So she's saying folly is with him. But I, your maidservant, did not see the young men of my master whom you sent. Now therefore, my master, as Yahuwah lives, and as your soul lives, since Yahuwah has held you back from coming to bloodshed, and from avenging yourselves with your own hand. She understood that dude had to avenge himself with his own hand. Wait a minute. I thought vengeance belongs. See, the Christians, they love to say, vengeance belongs to the Most High. Vengeance is mine, says Yahuwah. Yeah, vengeance belongs to him. Guess who he uses? He uses his own people with their own hands. So they don't understand when he said vengeance is mine. We partake of his vengeance. We are partners with him. And sometimes he fight along. We don't know this. He fight along with his people. His people had to fight too. See, we don't know our part. And we have this mentality. We sit down, sit back, and do nothing. Let the Most High avenge for us. We don't fight for ourselves. Let the Most High fight for us. That's not how our people operated. And only the righteous can see this. The wicked people that refuse to see this, they will remain weak, and Yaakov trouble will swallow them. And there will be none to bury their dead bodies. Then the scripture will come to pass. My people perish. These people lack knowledge. They don't understand. They don't understand what Abigail knew. When it concerning dude, they don't understand what dude knew. They had no idea. So he avenged himself with his own hand. Now then, let your enemies, and those whom seek harm for my master be as Nabal. Look at this. And now this present which your handmaiden, which your maidservant has brought to my master, let it be given to the young men whom follow my master. Please forgive the trespass of your maidservant. Once again, she took the blame and she put it on herself. For Yahuwah will certainly make for my master an enduring house, because my master fights the battles of Yahuwah. She knew, do for the battles of Yahuwah. And evil is not found in you throughout your days. Only righteous people see, know, and understand other righteous people. You see, wicked people will say, dude is wicked. Who is dude? But we know the Most High like dude know the Most High. We're not bowing down to him. We got our own. Remember, this was a rich man. We have our own things. He the one hungry. We're not hungry. He's rich. Let him feed himself. Or he's dude. Let him feed himself. He's the Mashiach. Let him feed himself. This is how the wicked thinks. Be careful you don't think like this. Yet a man has risen to pursue you and seek your life, but the life of my master shall be bound in the bundle of the living with Yahuwah, your mighty one, and lives. And the lives of your enemies shall sling out. Look at this. The lives of your enemy, she know Nabal become his enemy. He's no good. Shall sling out as from the pocket of a sling. You put a stone in a slingshot, let it go. This is what the enemies of the right, this is what happens to them. Slingshot your little butt right in the shaul. You better leave the righteous people alone. I can't tell these people enough. They have no idea what they're doing. They have no idea working for the enemy. What that's going to lead to. And it shall come to pass when Yahuwah has done for my master according to all the good that he has spoken concerning you, and has appointed you ruler over Yasharal. See, she knew what was to come. That is, will be no grief for you, no offense of heart to my master, either that you have shed blood without cause, or that my master have avenged himself. But when Yahuwah has dealt well with my master, then remember your maidservant. When he dealt well with you, remember your maidservant. Then dude said to Abigail, we have to realize dude was out to shed blood. Dude was out to kill all of the men. Dude was out to slay all of them. We know what the scripture says about him. We don't know what dude do to his enemies. 1 Samuel 18:7. The women sang about it. This is what Saul got upset about. Saul has slain his thousands, but dude, tens of thousands. You see, Saul killed his thousand, but dude killed tens of thousands. Dude killed so many people. I'm telling you, our people will call dude wicked. They would call dude wicked, not understanding he's killing his enemy. These are the enemies. That man's wicked. He's a serial killer. This is what they would say today. This is why the Most High told dude, you can't build my house. You shed too much blood. You killed the tens of thousands. So your son will do it. Then dude said to Abigail, Barak is Yahuwah. She came with gifts. She came with a word. Barak is Yahuwah, mighty one of Yasharal, who sent you this day to me, to meet me. So he's telling Barak be Yahuwah. And Barak is your advice. You see, she was walking in wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. And Barak are you, because you have kept me this day from coming to bloodshed and from avenging myself with my own hand. Now, we have to understand, here is a key point that wicked people don't get. The righteous don't want to shed blood. But if it's need be, if they are against the righteous, this man was against them by not giving them food and water. You see how important feeding someone that needs food is? You can get slaughtered. So when it comes to feeding, when it comes to being right by the righteous people, they shed blood when needed. And she stopped the bloodshed. He didn't want to do it, but he was going to do what he had to do. And avenging myself with my own hand. For indeed, as Yahuwah, the mighty one of Yasharal live, who has kept me back from hurting you, unless you had hurried and come to meet me. Surely by morning light no males would have been left to Nabal. So do receive from her hand what she had brought. And she said, go in shalom to your house. See, I have heeded your voice and respected your person. So he heeded the voice. He heeded her voice. And now Abigail went back to Nabal, went back to this wicked, went back to this peg that needed to be removed. She went back to Nabal. I know her life was miserable living with him. That's another point. If you're living with someone wicked, your life would be miserable. And there he was, holding a feast. You see, he rich. He had plenty of livestock. Holding a feast in his house, like the feast of a king. If it wasn't for Abigail, he would have been slaughtered. And he doesn't even realize it. And Nabal's heart was merry. See, wicked people, they marry in their own heart. When death is knocking at their door, they're still married. They don't see death coming. They don't even know it. They don't even realize it's near them. Within him, and he was very drunk. You see, we can even drop our guards and be drunk. Therefore, she told him nothing. Here she go, withholding information. She told him nothing, little or much, until morning light. She wanted to wait till he sobered up. So it was in the morning, when the wine had gone from the ball. His wine done wore off now. He's not drunk anymore. And his wife had told him these things, that his heart died within. Now he hurt because she did what he didn't want done. And he became like a stone, realizing he could have been dead. Then it happened. After about 10 days that Yahuwah struck Nabal and he died. So you see, when the righteous don't get their hands on the wicked, the Most High can strike them down and they will die. This is one way your tent peg can be removed. So when dude heard that Nabal was dead, he said, Barak be Yahuwah, who has pleaded the cause of my reproach from the hand of Nabal. and has said and has kept his servant from evil. For Yahuwah has returned the wickedness of Nabal on his own head, and do sent and proposed to Abigail. He proposed to her to take her as his wife. She was too good for him. See, these women are too good for these wicked men. These wicked men don't deserve these wives, these righteous wives. These wicked wives don't deserve these righteous men. When the servants of Duke came, when the servants of Duke had came to Abigail at Carmel, they spoke to her, saying, Duke sent us to you to ask you to become his wife. Then she arose, bowed her face to the earth, and said, all right, righteous women, can you do this? Here is your maidservant, a servant to wash the feet of the servants of my masters. Are you? Can any women today say this? Not that I know of. None of the females I hear today, none of them that I know of, because this is not in us. Most of us from Babylon, we don't do this. This is not in us. She's saying, a servant to wash the servant. He's willing to wash dude's servant's feet. Wow. You talking about a humble, righteous wife? You talking about a humble, righteous lady? She's willing to wash his servant's feet? This is what she said. Whatever you need me to do, I will do it. So Abigail rose in haste and rode on a donkey, attended by 5. She knew where she was going. She's going from being this unhappy person to running over. She knew it. So she rose, hastened to ride the donkey, attended by 5 of her maidens, and she followed the messengers of Dude and became Dude's wife. So we had this wicked person. The wife didn't listen to the wicked person. The Most High she did something behind the wicked husband back, doing the right thing. At the end of the day, this boils down to doing the right thing. Righteous women and men, you have to do the right thing. The Most High ended up striking the ball down, killing him, and she ended up being one of the wives of Dude. Here's an example of a woman in a relationship, married to a wicked scoundrel, married to a fool. Some of you righteous people, you're married to fools. You're married to those that hate the Most High. The Most High is telling you to remove this tent peg. Replace this with another one. Don't just remove it. He don't mean for you to stay single. He said be fruitful and multiply. He means for you to be fruitful and multiply. So he's telling you, if you have a wicked tent peg, remove it and replace it with another. Free yourself from wickedness. You know, we are to flee from iniquity. Your husband, your wife is iniquity. So we have to separate ourselves from iniquity, and this frees us up. This allows the Most High to barack us with a righteous person. And what I really hate the most, I hate the fact that some of our people, since we come from Christianity, we don't fully understand the Most High being on our side. This bothers me. We don't understand what it's like for the Most High to be on our side. We don't know what it's like for to have the Most High Baraka upon us. He's not going to barack you and you're hooked up with someone wicked. He's not going to barack you to the point where it's going to fall on this wicked person. See, this wicked person is holding you back, and the Most High is saying, remove this tent peg so that you can get the fullness of his baraka, just like our people in the past. This is something that's going to be difficult, but through prayer, we can get this done. Remove this tent peg. Shabbat shalom.